everybody back to the channel, and today we are, well, I am anyways, going to the shop. I got the car delivered down there. You probably, saw the last video. I didn't film of me taking it over there and everything, but here's a little clip of yesterday. So as you see, I did deliver the car, and also I didn't do much, but I did go over to the shop later that day, and I did wash it, because for some reason, or not for some reason, but it was actually really dirty from it standing under a tree on the trailer for the past 2-3 months now, something like that, maybe even more, but that's a rough estimate of how long it's been standing basically under a tree that technically makes your car from a white to a green, so I literally looked like a green car when it came over there, like a darkish, brownish, greenish, whatever you want to call it. So I basically had to scrape that car, clean it up to make it look like a decent, car in the first place. And it looked, way better after I got it cleaned. Anyways, I'm going down to the shop right now, checking on what's going on, what they've done. They probably didn't do anything. They're a bunch of lazy ass. But anyways, just kidding. I also have to do extra stuff, like get the seatbelts off. Apparently they are not replaced yet, so I'm gonna have to dig into that and maybe even take the airbag module off. You guys probably haven't seen me do that yet, so I'm gonna show you where that thing is on the Dodge Darts and what to look for on other cars to find the airbag module or airbag computer or whatever you call it. I don't even know what it's called, but the thing that basically operates the airbags that are connected to your steering wheel, your dash, your side air curtains, your knee airbags, whatever. All those airbags are basically controlled by this one computer that tells you that, hey, airbag deployed, or like if the safety people come out, they'll look at that and be like, oh, okay, well, this car's been wrecked before. So usually what you do with that is when you take the airbag computer out, you send it off to a place where they reset them. So when you replace and put new airbags on your car and put new seatbelts in because they don't work anymore, so that's going to be registered in the computer as, you know, deployed. So when you have that happen, then it's all in the computer, and it basically, you get a light on your dash saying airbag, you know, and you're like, you know, how do you turn that off? Can you refresh that? Technically, no, you can't. You can't just, you know, plug a computer up to the OBD port and reset it. It doesn't work that way. You have to take the computer or the actual airbag computer off and have it reset. You know, send it off to the special place. You just got to search online to see where the nearest place for you guys would be. So unless you're one of them techies that's got a computer to reset it, then great, awesome for you. But, you know, I don't. I'm not that techie. But I'm just trying to get everything done. So I just got this little mission today to get done. So I'm on my way over there, and I'll see you then.
Chooky beat.
Well, we just went through some hard rain, but like they say, spotted showers, that's what they're talking about, spotted showers. There is not a drop of rain here. Seriously, it is crazy. Just went through some like real storm, and here you go. You get clear weather here on the other side of the town, so very interesting. Well, I'm at the shop right now, and like I said, I'm gonna take these seatbelts off. Actually, that other side right there needs the seatbelt off too, because it's completely, it doesn't even move at all. So what I'm gonna have to do is yeah, take it apart, get it off, and you know what I need to do. So probably start on this driver's side first and start working on it.
Chokey beat.
Well, as you see, I got that seatbelt off, so we're gonna get it out. I'm gonna do the same thing to the passenger side. So I'm gonna get it out, take the whole plastic piece off, you know, unscrew. Basically, you gotta unscrew it on top. It is, let's see, 15 millimeter. I don't know if you can see that. It's a 15 millimeter. So you unscrew it up top down there, and then you use a let's see where it's at. It's a T50 star bit socket. You see it there, T50 star socket. So you use that to unscrew it on the bottom part where the actual belt goes down all the way to the bottom, and the part that's got the part where it rolls it all in. So this would have the same exact T50 star bit bolt in there, so you're going to use that to unscrew it. If you guys want any more information about how to do it, I do have a separate video on that already posted. I'll have it linked down below for you guys to see what actually to expect when you're taking it off. So it's more into bigger detail. So I'm gonna get that passenger side off now. It's really hot, sweating, but let's do this. Well, I got all the Seatbelts off, and it's kind of what it looks like. Basically, the whole plastic piece comes off with everything. The only thing I'm not liking, and I guess this is a thing with the darts, these pieces right here keep breaking off, so I guess every time you do change the seatbelt, you're gonna have to break these off, change them, get new ones, you know, and put them in. So that's kind of a pain in the ass, but I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. It does have this plastic thing that goes across, and yeah, it just breaks off. It's actually like runs the belt between this and this, so technically I can't even pull it out unless I break it off. So that's kind of what I had to do. That's what happened to that side too. It's unfortunate, but it's kind of what it has to come to. Anyways, the box I was talking about for the airbags is actually mounted directly, like as you see with this drive whatever thing right there. this lever in front of it would be the computer, like basically underneath all of this right there, down directly under the floor. We're gonna get to it here in a minute, but that's exactly where it would be if you actually knew or looked for the airbag computer module. So I'm gonna move the seats back because I had to move them all the way up front and lower this lever all the way. Basically I can move them out of the way completely in order to get seatbelts off, so it's kind of what you're gonna have to run into doing. Alright, so right here at your place here, I don't have a flashlight. Let me use my phone for a minute. We look down here. This is kind of what you'd be looking for. You see this plastic piece? You just pull on it, should come off real easy. And underneath, if I can get to it, this is very hard to, tiny space. See that computer right there? That is actually it, because you can't see the other side. Yeah, basically all the wires connect to it, so that is the computer you're gonna have to take out, and it is a pain in the ass to do, but it's got to be done. So like I said, let's get to it and get it out of the way. That way, you know, we got that fixed. Well, so I guess it's not that easy to take it out. You're gonna have to take the whole center console out, like literally the whole thing. It's got big ass bolts on this side. Let me turn the light on, that way you can kind of see. You got a bolt right here, and you got one on the other side. Basically, you got to move this seat all the way forward. But yeah, that's basically what is happening. You got some bolts in the front, but basically, yeah, you loosen it up at front and you take these big bolts in the back off, and it should be able to, you know, get loose for you to the point where you can get to the module and take it out. So this is getting to be a bigger pain in the ass than I thought it was going to be, but whatever, you know, stuff happens, gotta work with it, so we're on it, let's do it. Well, everybody, I finally got it off. Basically, I mean, you can get it off without taking the whole console out, but it's gonna be a hard thing to do if you don't. And it is a biggest pain in the ass, because I basically use a 10mm, small 10mm socket, and it was a pain in the ass because the bolts are kind of tall on here, and like when you unscrew the nuts, you can't use a small one, but you know, you have to use the tall one. You can use a tall one on 2 of them, but on the 3rd one you can't, because you know, the thing's in the way, so you can't use the tall one, so you have to use the small one, and it's hard to turn, pain in the ass, whatever. I mean, if you guys gonna get into it, you know, it just work through it. It is the hardest thing to do, but once you get it out, this is kind of what it looks like. This is the module right here. It's got 2 cables connecting to it. There's one from this side, and there's one almost just like this one on the other side, on the passenger side. So that is what it looks like. If you don't know if it's the one or not, it'll basically say, whenever my camera here focuses, it says it has the words in airbag system failure and possible driver and or passenger injury. You know, that kind of gives you an idea of what it could be. So, and it is what it is, what it says it is, whatever. Yeah, that's what it is. So that would be the computer that you would send off. I technically don't have to send it off because I have a different car that the airbags didn't go off on, and I'm just gonna take the computer off of there and stick it on here, and I don't even have to worry about it. So, you know, lucky for me, I got spare parts. But if you don't, there are companies down there that do it for 50, 80 bucks, something like that, you know, and it depends on where you're at, how close they are. So you just have to find them and send it to them. Got to pay shipping, you know, all that good stuff. But, you know, get it ready for them, you know, basically put it in the box and send it off. And I don't know what the procedures are for different companies that do it, but, you know, like I said, do your research and you'll get it. So this is kind of what my car looks like now. Just a big disaster again. It's like me taking the dash off again, you know, but in a way it's the middle console and the whole bottom part of the vehicle. It sucks. But this is how it's going to be till next day, till I get the one in the other car pulled out. So I guess this thing probably gonna go in the trash. You know, I really don't need it technically, you know, so whatever.
Well, that piece we've been talking about is about done, so we just need to Bondo it now. Looks good. Bondo and paint should do it. And we got the fender to Bondo and paint in a couple spots, as you see. That's about it.
Well, guys, thank you for watching. Just got a little late. It's dark. I got the, you know, the light turned on. That way you guys actually see what's going on, or actually see me anyways. But if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. Also, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back before you know it. You guys have a wonderful day. Peace out.